Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new video today. Rise or Dawn here. Today guys, we're going to be going over patch v1.20.23. Now this patch is pretty big. There hasn't been a significant patch or any patch at all recently. But this one is comes with a lot of exciting stuff. And as you guys can already see, Moochies is adding the arena. I thought Moochies retired. I think he was busy with school, but apparently he's back. I think he's just taking it easier, and just like developing on the weekends maybe. But glad to have him back. He is a very significant dev, and without him, I don't know if we'll be able to even have like many updates at all. And so yeah, as guys can see on the first point, he's adding the arena. So it's a 1v1 PvP duel system with queued matchmaking, and it's accessible with an elysium potion, which you can make basically into a golden flask. And I'll show you guys how to make that as soon as we finish these. But basically, you can either ingest the elysium potion, or you can go by talking to Sir Gavin, who is in the Bronze Sea at Munera Garden, and he will send you to an instant fight after matchmaking. Can fight in ranked, which is a competitive elo. So you can fight for like a ladder system, in which you can like place first, second, third, etc., etc. And then yeah, so there's a competitive aspect to it, but then there's also a mode where you can just do spars, which are just unrated basically, which means you could just basically spar for like no rewards at all. And then potions and meal effects are disabled before the fights, so you won't have any of the recovery effects like a lot of people use during real world fights. And then of course you can't use any healing potions or whatnot, iron skin and anything like that. It is just literally just you, your armor, your weapon, and your skills. So ranked elo is an account wide, same for all files, and use the universal elo formula. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. So that means that if you do really well on one file, that basically affects like your beginner file. If you start like another file, you'll basically have the same elo, and yeah, you'll basically be matched with like the same caliber of players. Matchmaking will always occur with players near your elo rating. Makes sense? And as well as with players that have selected the same preferred region as you. Perfect. So yeah, you can actually, I like this change. So you can or I like this addition. You can select your preferred region so that you don't have to worry about ping that much or less depending on where you live. And yeah, this is really good. I like that it matches you to other people near your elo, so that there's not such a big skill disparity. But at the same time, you also get a little bit of a ping reduction just because you can select your region. But with that, with the amount of players on this game, I fear that you might not get a lot of competition, which some people like. They like to just match against their friend maybe. But yeah, that this kind of system works really well if there's a lot of people playing the game. Obviously, it'll be like more competitive that way, but since there aren't a lot of people playing the game, I'm not sure how I guess diverse the competition would be. Chances are if you queue and your friend queues at the same time, they might be placed in the same match as you almost every time if a lot of people aren't queuing. And yeah, you just have to worry about that. It's more of a developer thing. I'm sure like a lot of players actually prefer that. Um, okay, VTech's note: arena is only accessible from Sir Gavin after you complete his arena clearing quest and advance in the story. So if you guys haven't gone to the Forest of Munera or Munera Gardens, Forest of Munera, Munera Gardens and the Bronze Sea, definitely go there now. He has a quest for you to clear the trees there, which is really easy. You just have to break the trees. And then he will appear with new armor and a different dialogue, which is the arena option. Perfect. And then, of course, it just comes with some bug fixes. Apparently, there was an issue with weapon damage calculation. So maybe we weren't doing enough. We weren't doing damage, like less damage than we were intended to, which is very, very major. Definitely very good for the arena, now that we have to just rely solely on our weapons, the enchantments, the imbues, etc. Beast defense has inverse behavior with most sea monsters, good fix. Putting any lost knowledge, spirit, that is for like Oracle, I think. Storm of arrows, yeah, that was breaking Elias a lot, so that is a good fix. Blocking immediately uses a leap that has its angle set to anything but upwards. Yes. Yeah, I mentioned this in my bug video. Stratus pumpkins were not considered pumpkins in meals and cooking logic. So maybe now we can actually make pumpkin pies with Stratos pumpkins, which I will demonstrate soon after. And then meals that only contain fruit and meat will cook only the first ingredient used and discard the rest. So this is now fixed, and hopefully we will get better meals if we just include more uh, items in fruit and meal. Now it'll probably make a bigger meal that gives you more hunger. Shockwave Smash has inverse fighting style speed scaling on amounts. Very good. And Quake can only be used while hover is active. So that's now all fixed, hopefully. But this is the major thing, guys. I'm excited for Arena. I feel like they should have added this maybe like, I guess the second or third week of after the update. But yeah, we're like about a month out from the full release, and the game is at like 3.5k players right now, which is a drastic drop from like 10k, 12k. But yeah, I just hope that this game goes in the direction of figuring out how to retain players. What is that replayability factor that draws a lot of players in each day? I think right now the Dark Sea being the only replayability thing, now that it is kind of replaced with the fleet system, it's kind of lackluster. Like you need something else. I think Arena is a good addition, but a lot of people don't like to duel. They play this game just solely for the PvE and like collecting items and things like that. So honestly, I would love if they added like a dungeon system, like if you could team up with a group of friends or just random people and you guys could just do dungeons together. It's like an instanced little dungeon that you can go through, and then you can basically like kill NPCs throughout, and then at the end there will be a boss, and then if you defeat the boss, obviously you'll get like some boss drops, some really cool boss drops. And honestly, the rarity chance for the boss drops can be low so that people can like try over and over again. I think that's like a really, really great way to just keep players playing in the game in a really fun way, for players to, enjoy the game without like lagging, because it would be instanced. So they don't have to worry about all that extra stuff in the world that's lagging their game. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And I will show you guys some of the new changes in the updates. I will show you guys how you can make an elysium flask so that when Arena does come out, you can just drink it and then you'll teleport. So basically you want to go to a cauldron, any cauldron, look up gold, or godly, and you'll find this godly nectar. If you don't have it, you can easily go to the marketplace and buy it. They're super cheap because like you literally only need one, and a lot of people find it like quite useless. But yeah, get a godly nectar, and then you could just get like a pearl, and then you'll just make it. And that is how you make an elysium flask. It literally just makes one. That's all you need, and you could use it infinitely. Elysium flask, he already had one, but yeah, you basically just drink it, and then it'll teleport you to Elysium. Alright guys, so we're now in my Elysium server. I forgot that I had one from a while back, but yeah, so I'm going to show you how to make the Stratos pumpkins. The game's not updated yet, so don't spend your Stratos pumpkins just yet. But before, when you made a Stratos, if you like cooked Stratos pumpkins, you would literally just get like fruit, I think. Yeah, you just get perfect simmered fruit. But afterwards, hopefully you will be able to make pumpkin pie. So if we use like a regular pumpkin, this is what it would look like. You'll get a perfect giant pumpkin pie. So eventually when the update comes out, we'll get a perfect giant Stratos pumpkin pie, hopefully. And it'll give us a lot of hunger back. So yeah, guys, that is pretty much it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have not been uploading a lot lately, but I've kind of just lost that enjoyment of the game just because, over time you just play the game for a while and then there is a lack of content to just simply enjoy. I know there's still a lot that I haven't done, like defeating the Omen, but yeah, most of the time I just like to collect items and do like showcase videos. So the Omen is kind of annoying to do right now just because I'm purely like solo. Like I don't really have a group that I play on a day-to-day basis. But maybe in the future I will do that. and get it off of my bucket list. But thank you guys so much for watching once again. Like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Peace out.